We are here on Crescent Mountain Trail here in Central Oregon, ascending 2,400 feet up, elevation gain, about 10-mile hike. This is the old growth classic Willamette National Forest in the beautiful Central Oregon. And today is July 16th, 2022. It's a Saturday. Started at about 6:30 a.m. Did that intentionally so that we could be hiking up along the exposed mountainside / hillside at a cooler temperature. It's supposed to be officially high 70s, but I think it might be low 80s, my humble opinion. So I didn't want to have to be doing the mountainside exposed in the 70s or 80s, because that could zap your energy pretty quickly when you're going up 2,400 feet. So woke up super early, around 4. Even did some stuff this morning, and then got here about 6:30, about an hour and a half from where I live in Madras. And now I'm climbing Crescent Mountain. A little under 10 miles, 2,400 foot elevation gain. So it starts out in the forest, and you actually go down a little bit for the first mile or so. This is pretty. This is, as I said earlier, Willamette National Forest, classic old growth. I wouldn't say this is anything spectacular, keeping it real. This is pretty standard forest in this area. I'd say nothing noteworthy of interest at this point, beyond some very pretty forest. It's probably all relative. If you grow up and born and raised in a state like Oregon, like I am, you're pretty used to forests like this. So this feels baseline, feels standard. I guess if you grew up, let's say in the Midwest, Oklahoma, Nebraska, and this is probably pretty epic because you've never seen anything like it. I guess it's all relative. We are lucky and spoiled in Oregon to have a bounty full of natural beauty. So, but that said, relatively, this is pretty standard old growth classic forest. So you start in a forest, you can go down a little bit. We're still in the forest section. After you go down, you start the long 2,400 foot ascension, which we are on right now. Still in the forest section though. Pretty as this is not the draw of the hike. The draw is the mountainside. We'll get up to like hillside and mountainside. The hills are live with the Sound of Music type views. And be wildflowers on the hillside, expansive viewpoints of mountains and the forest below, etc. The forest we're hiking out of. So once we get up to hillside, mountainside up near the lookout, that's really the payoff of this hike. But for now, we're just climbing through the beautiful forest. I'm glad we're doing this at the time we're doing it, as far as time of day. It's also a good July hike because you don't have to worry about mosquitoes on this particular hike.